Some of these are sad.
Maybe we should do
AIP.
keyword searches. How about that?
Ooh, everybody put a keyword in chat. Preemptively, I'm throwing in gay.
Have we searched gay?
What the fudge are these? Oh my God, we should have done this earlier. Oh my Lord. These are, what?
A top gay, you say? Where are the bottoms?
Ah, get wrecked, chat.
Anyway, the title, Am I the A-hole for asking my brother to not bring his boyfriend to my wedding? For asking my brother for a nut. Now we've got a boy sister.
So, I would say yes, you are. Even if your partner is gay. Sorry, if you're not your partner, your brother. If your brother's partner is your brother's partner, I didn't mean to say your brother was your partner. If your brother's partner is gay,
but not your brother. Your brother's not gay.
Them?
Your brother's partner, though.
Your brother might be. I don't know. Your brother might.
You know, maybe.
Someone in my chat's asking, Beeps is totally cis and straight, right? Question mark with one of those laughing Twitch emoji faces.
Yes. Oh wait, hang on. Oh wait. I have something for this.
If we could just get in a casual pronoun check.
Women want me. Fish fear me.
My pronouns are US of A.
I don't do those pronouns.
I don't bleed rainbow. I bleed flag.
My pronouns are he, him, and they, them. With the hat on, it's he, him, and he, him only. Okay. I don't do the they, that. Well, I don't go by the. Well,
they're off. I mean, any river to be fished in as long as it has fish. Am I right?
Are we? Is that what we're settling on with the fishing puns?
I mean, if there's a twist in the bend that just makes it more interesting for the battle or something.
Well,
welcome in, Raiders. I can't mute myself.
Am I the a-hole for asking my brother not to bring his boyfriend to my wedding? Okay, this is the worst. I'm losing sleep over this. I'm getting married in a week to an awesome woman, and I cannot wait to be her husband. We are so excited. My brother is gay, but my family doesn't know. Only me and my parents know. I come from a very old school traditional family, so the old part of the family, grandparents and some aunts/uncles, still have last century's mind. In the younger portion, cousins and siblings are open-minded and are living in the present. So my brother has been dating his boyfriend for 6 months now. The dude is great. I'm so happy my brother found a great guy, but it's kind of a secret and he hasn't told my family he is gay. I've been telling him for years that he should come out because I know it stresses him a lot, and I think it will make him feel better to not hide anymore. Plus, I bet a few family members already know anyway. But he disagrees because he knows a part of the family won't accept it and it'll be lots of drama. I see the opposite. I see it as sooner as you know who the idiots are, the sooner we can cut them out of our lives. I have no interest in having someone in my life that doesn't accept my brother being gay. Anyway.
And why would you not want your brother to bring the brother's partner? What?
My assumption is that it's going to cause drama.
But if they're going to stand by the statement of like, I don't want anybody around who doesn't accept my brother and brother's partner, are they going to be like, oh, you can't invite your partner because I'm protecting you?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, don't invite the people who wouldn't support your brother.
Exactly. And
don't
those who
have
are
them
remaining.
There. Right. Until a few weeks ago when he said he wants to bring his boyfriend to my wedding. I was not expecting that, to be honest. So he went from 0 to 100 pretty fast. If it was any other...
Excuse me. 0 to... pardon me. Pardon me. Your brother just said, can I bring a +1? And you went, great. And then your brother was like, gay. And then you were like, hold on, 0 to 100. Pump the brakes there, fella. How do we get here? I'm supportive, but this crosses a line.
I can see it from OP's perspective that he doesn't want his wedding to be the place where his brother comes out as gay.
How dare you not make your wedding the place where you support your brother as gay?
You can support, but I can see it not wanting to be about that. You know what I mean?
But it's not about that unless you make it about that, which you're presently doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Boo!
If it was any other occasion, I would be supportive, obviously, but I don't think my wedding is the day to do that. Imagine all the drama and gossip and bullshit that would happen. I don't want to get the attention away from my fiance. That's her day. And I don't want to have to worry about that on my wedding day. And I think it's a pretty good reason. I asked him why my wedding day, and he said it's because he wants to celebrate love with the two people he loves the most, me and his boyfriend. This is killing me. I would fight my whole family for my brother and never speak to them again if I had to. Then why does it matter? No, then why does it matter?
But this simply goes too far because it's inconveniencing
I would
me.
fight all of my family, but I don't want to do that on my wedding day. Not on my wedding day.
Because it's my partner's special day. I would if it was just me. If I was marrying myself, then I'd do it. But because my partner's here, I don't want to do it. I don't cause
This kind of
problems.
gives me that sort of vibe whenever someone asks you, hey, do you want to hang out this weekend? You're like, oh, I totally would, but you know, I gotta check with my spouse first.
This is giving I'm an ally until someone's like, oh, you hang out with gays? And they're like, no, I'm not gay. Why are you saying that? Who are you talking about? I've never even heard of that person before in my life.
I'm such an ally, unless it's my wedding day.
Unless it's inconvenient.
Unless it's inconvenient to me.
Conditional allyship. Boo.
Yeah, never mind. I'm back.
I'm back. VA. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is the story over, or is it still going?
No, we've got like half a page left.
There's more.
There's so much more.
Oh my God! Get ready for the self-justification, everybody. Hold on. Excuses.
But my wedding day is supposed to be a celebration, not a family fight. And I can't do this to my wife. That might ruin our future. I didn't even tell her. She is already stressed out. Don't want to make it worse.
You spineless little shit.
I just want to use her as an excuse. I don't want there to actually be repercussions, because what if she says it's okay?
I'm utilizing my wife, who is unknowing to the circumstance, as a shield for a future circumstance that may not even happen, just in case it does.
This was 5 years ago. I'm going to check their account to see if they got divorced. No
if
updates.
I learned that they made this post afterwards, I probably would divorce.
With a heavy heart, I asked him to please come alone to the wedding and that I hope he understands me. He started crying and left my house without saying anything. Next day, I got a text and he said, don't worry, going alone. I tried calling him, but he didn't answer me, and my parents don't seem to know what's happening because they didn't say anything. He eventually called me back a few days later. We spoke. He said he understands my side, but things are still weird between us. This is the worst situation in my life. Am I the a-hole for handling it the way that I did? This is the worst situation of my life. I have two very hard decisions here. Be supportive of my gay brother or be a homophobic piece of Oh, there's some updates here.
Oh, someone says, I'm sorry, but I disagree with you both. That's interesting. Weddings are extraordinarily stressful, and people tend to want to avoid more drama on that day. It has nothing to do with being homophobic. I think the best thing the brother can do is come out before the wedding or wait until after. I think putting that up on a pedestal and saying the inconvenience of that moment is worth not allowing you to invite the person that you care about to the wedding. I think that says more about the OP than it does about wanting to preserve any lack of awkwardness from a wedding. I think it is far more awkward to see the brother not come because you've disallowed the romantic partner.
Let's intellectualize this. Let's
wrinkly brain this and say our perspectives are the only valid ones.
Let's get some wrinkles on our brains real quick. I know a lot of us are real bald up there, but let's wrinkle our brains for just a second. Let's walk through the wedding here. Let's say your brother does show up with his boyfriend to your wedding. What's gonna happen? You're gonna have your family members that didn't know be like, oh, all right. And then if they do have a problem, you eject them from the wedding if they try to make a scene.
And then drama's over.
And then it's over, and then you have your wedding and everything's fine.
Queer people existing in a space is not making that space all about them. And I'm concerned that if we follow the OP's logic, that is effectively where we're going. Personally, I would rather have people have conflict and be kicked out and that be the drama at the wedding rather than not allowing my brother and his partner to attend a wedding and out of the fear of potential drama.
Right. Update. Spoke to fiance. Couldn't keep this from her anymore. She agreed with me.
Oh.
Clarification. I know it won't be my brother that would cause trouble. The trouble would start with remarks and looks from some aunts and uncles. Doesn't matter. We are spending a lot of money on this wedding. Planned it for a long time. My fiance put her heart and soul into planning this wedding. I don't want to see my bride or mom crying or some idiot uncle insulting my brother. Literally every other day of my life will support my brother's decision to come out. He literally said it. Every other day I support it, but not right now. Even at the wedding, I would obviously defend him, but the point is not at the wedding. Also, my brother is not the a-hole. Not at all.
I've noticed a trend of people younger years, newer age, where they're no longer needing to do big event coming out conversations kind of thing, where they're just existing with partners.
Yeah.
Just show up and be like, yeah, this is my partner. And it's like, oh, okay, dope. Moving on. I think it's a weird standard to hold people to who say that they need to come out as if they're like delivering bad news. They have to tell every individual. And be like,
right.
By the way, I'm gay. Is that a problem?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's on the people's shoulders who have a problem, not on the people who are just existing, to try to cater to those people's feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyways. I do think that the issue, like the title is misleading, because you're not asking your brother to not bring his boyfriend to your wedding. You're asking your brother to not come out at your wedding.
Yeah, he could have phrased that differently.
Yeah. Like,
because there's two different things that are not great already in this conversation. If you're saying like, I don't want someone else's big celebration to become the thing that's the only thing that's discussed and highlighted and talked about my wedding, like, okay, you're still coming off as the A, but I can almost see where you're coming from. But instead you're like, I would rather them just not bring their romantic partner at all. Hold on. Sorry, can we not just take a moment to recognize that they're saying that bringing their homophobic relatives is not the thing that could potentially ruin the wedding, that instead it's just bringing a couple that's in love? Holy sorry.
Well, I wouldn't say in love. They've been together 6 months, although they are gay.
He said the two people I love the most.
Oh, true. I forgot.
Brother and a boyfriend.
This one's a little more nuanced. I like this. I like the discussion. I like the nitty and the gritty.
You notice how he immediately said, I don't want to have an uncle insult my brother? Right. So he knows the people beforehand. He knows which ones would be problematic individuals. Disinvite them.
Wouldn't you say that if someone wanted to announce a pregnancy at the wedding, that person was in the wrong rather than the couple?
These are not in the same realm. Hey everybody, at your wedding, I've been raw dogging it for 6 months and we're finally knocked up. Let's go.
If you are in a position to announce a pregnancy at the wedding, it was most likely a choice that you made to keep that baby, right?
Yeah, and everybody, here's some wedding gifts.
Being gay isn't a choice.
We're lost in the trenches a little bit. Well, Beeps, what are our final thoughts on that story?
I think I need more information before I can say anything, because like is your brother wanting to just exist at the wedding with his partner, or is he wanting to make it his coming out event? Because one of those things,
information given there could make that a potentiality. However, I would argue that this person bringing up literally every other excuse in the book, he would have definitely mentioned if his brother had said, I want to make like a big announcement, a big speech about it at the wedding. He would have thrown that into the mix and been like, yeah, this obviously goes too far and proves my point, etc., etc. Because he's trying to take all of the responsibility off his own shoulders for having made this decision.
Yeah.
Including I haven't told my wife, but what if I did? He only ended the story by saying, oh, and by the way, we talked.
By the way, I told my wife and she agrees with me.
Anywho, I think we're similarly minded on this. I don't think we have a big disagreement here. I think also most people in chat also agree, but we're also extrapolating from our own experiences and saying, well, if it were to go this way based on my previous experience, I can understand A or B. And then you and I are almost singularly minded where we're saying, no, we shall fight for our fellow brethren in the community. We shall leave no one behind.
He doesn't say anything about like coming out, like making it a spectacle or like telling people, Yeah, the title
I
guess it would like come up in conversation. Yeah, this is my boyfriend. But he doesn't say anything. He's just like, I want to bring my boyfriend to your wedding. It's not like, hey, I want to make an announcement, you know?
No, he just said, I want to bring my boyfriend.
So he didn't say anything about coming out. That's OP, being like, I don't want you to make a spectacle. And that's not what the brother is saying here. He just wanted to show up.
Well,
but it's not like,
I mean, secret or just they haven't met
I think a lot of people when they hear like coming out, they expect a spectacle or something like that, but that's not what's being proposed here. It's just, I want to bring my boyfriend, that's it. I think I want to do a poll on this to see chat's thoughts.
I mean, again, going from my own biased perspective,
Yeah.
I don't feel it's nuanced at all, because I would be very upset if I learned a friend had done this to their family member, or if I'd learned one of my family members had done it to my family member. I would be popping off at them. 75% yes, 24% no. How's it looking on your side?
80-20. Instead of looking to see if they got divorced, I'm gonna look.
Yeah. Any other posts about it?
I'm just asking for one day when he had his whole life to do it and have all the rest of his life to do it. He didn't come out yet because he knows there will be drama and he wants to bring the drama to my wedding day. How is that fair? Yeah. I mean, both sides know that there's going to be quote unquote drama because their family sucks.
Sure.
Literally every other day, I would love for him to come out, not on my wedding day. I want to have good memories from that day, not remembering telling my uncle to F off and die, and remembering my mom and wife crying.
Here's what I would say. I would tell him to F off and die, but I've already invited him to my wedding, so what am I going to do about it?
Yeah, if he doesn't if your uncle doesn't support your brother, why is he invited? Like, yeah, uninvite your uncle.
Bad brother.
It really sounds like it's just this one uncle. It's
bringing it up as
one
the example,
guy.
yeah. I would just disinvite this brother from my family, actually, if I'd known that a brother had done that to other siblings in my family. I'd be like, okay, bro, you're done. Like, no more. Sorry. I mean, you know your family. You know what most of them are going to be like. You know which ones make the weird comments about trans people or gay people at Thanksgiving. You know which ones to look out for or to avoid. And you're choosing them. You're choosing to bring them to your wedding.
I can see, because of how this family sounds, that uninviting the uncle would cause other drama outside of the wedding. But
Sure.
if your goal here is to preserve the sanctity of your wedding, it sounds like this guy would be causing a scene.
My homophobic
Anyway.
family dynamic, actually.
Right. Like,
That's what I really value here in this circumstance, is keeping all of my homophobic family members together and happy instead of my brother.
right. Opie is punishing his brother for the other family members' potential actions. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
But it's not punishment. All I'm saying is he could come out any other day except for that day. That day's my day, and he's making about him. He's being the a-hole. Okay, buddy. He's literally just trying to exist. Yeah, can we put some salty emotes in here? He's got all the abduction alien emotes.
I like
'cause he's
that.
an
I like
alien.
that.
Oh, you've talked to Salty about doing AITA, right?
Yeah, you were being such a brat about joining for AITA today. I was about to ask Salt.
He's a total sweetheart. He wouldn't push back against you like I do.
Yeah. I was like, hey, OT, do you want to come on to Hole Inspector on Friday? You want to know what OT sent me? He said, shut up, nerd. And then a gif of himself that just went, boop. And then that was it.
It's not even a lie.
That was it.
I might have overestimated your tolerance for friendly bullying, and I'd like to apologize for that, Beeps.
Oh, no, I love friendly bullying, but not when I'm trying to literally schedule something with you. Literally, I didn't even know that this was happening today because I tried to clarify the time, and OT was like, look at my pet spider. I said, okay, that's cool. What's her name? And he said, I don't know. She's as big as a pumpkin. She can name herself. So I said, Claudia.
Yeah, she's not Claudia.
And then I didn't get a message back until today.
I mean, yeah. If you ask me, if you DM me and ask if I can predict the future, I'm gonna give you some pretty vague responses, Beeps.
What do you mean predict the future?
You asked if I was in for holes on Friday. That's It hadn't happened yet. You're asking me if I'm available in the future. I literally can't predict the future.
What is making plans? What is making plans, OT?
Not a skill set that I have, honestly.
I'm gonna shit my pants. My brain is going to eject through my anus, and I'm gonna poop my pants. I'm pooping. I'm pooping right now.
I'm here, aren't I? I've climbed down from my ivory plinth to share mine viewership and chat with you, Beebs.
I was going 53 in a 45, and then now I'm here. Now I have to do my community service and let OT be on my stream. Can we do our second government mandated shout out for OT, please?
Same for Beeps. Hold on a second, everybody.
Tiny Monster says, you won't have to cut your hair because OT is going to make it all fall out. I think you're right. I think you're right. Or I'm going to pull it out. Yeah.